Hey everybody, how's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome. The first card that we have is Eight of Swords. The second card that we have is Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Four of Cups. I'm seeing that you're making progress, but you can be feeling kind of tired. With Three of Wands, it feels like significant progress has been made. Four of Cups can be a feeling of sort of needing a break, or you can feel like you're running out of gas a bit. With Eight of Swords and Three of Pentacles, I feel kind of like more needs to happen or more needs to be done or something still isn't like finished being worked on. And you can say like, this is going somewhere. I can see that things are going somewhere. And at the same time, I'm feeling not as energized. And there can be a part of you that maybe doesn't want to go any further just in this moment. When we have Eight of Swords too, something can be popping up and feeling, you can feel like progress has stopped, or you can feel kind of stuck, like the flow isn't really there anymore. Like movement isn't naturally happening. It can be a time for review. You can be looking into why this is. I'm seeing Hermit below Eight of Swords. Seeing what's got you stuck. So then you can proceed, because we have King of Wands after. It feels like I need to look into this. I need to find answers. Once I find answers, I'm going to be able to do something. But I have to figure this out in order to know what to do. So this is going to inform my action. Maybe you also feel like something has been paused because you need further insight or you need further answers. And so something can't move beyond that point. Like you could need more information. You could need more clarity, more insight. You could possibly actually have somebody helping you. With Three of Pentacles and King of Wands, this is somebody that would like know how to deal with a situation like this. They can help you with this if you want. That doesn't have to be the only way to channel the energy. Just one option. Something is coming up and it has to be prioritized, but having Eight of Swords be the thing, you can be like, well, what do I prioritize here? You can feel kind of stuck when it comes to that, and you can also feel like kind of tired from being in the balance of this in the first place, and it can be a time when maybe you just like need to have rest for a little bit before coming back into this and doing anything. I'm definitely seeing like when you're putting effort in, when you're showing up and doing things, I'm seeing a lot of progress that's being made. You can have somebody come through. I just get the feeling of somebody helping, but this would be somebody that can help guide you through the process. And when I say somebody, this can be a person that you're having like a face-to-face with. This can be a book that you read. It can be a video that you watch. It can be some divine inspiration that you can connect with. It can be something that maybe you see as being like an outside source that will help guide you through this and will help bring things to light for you. Because I feel like on your own, there's a lot that's happening. There may be some type of information that would just be further help to you, or like guidance that would be further help to you with this specific thing. So you can say, there's something going on with this. I'm feeling stuck. I'm trying to find answers to help me become unstuck. I'm not feeling like I'm in flow. I'm finding answers to help me get in flow. I'm feeling like I stopped making progress. I'm trying to figure out how I unstick myself from that. It's going to be something like that. All you have to do is like look into this. Having that Four of Cups there, though, you may not want to. Maybe you don't want to look into this. Maybe you don't really feel motivated to find answers. Maybe there's a part of you that's like, I'm tired. Like, I want to do something that feels more fun to me right now. Like, this is feeling kind of like some type of like research work that needs to be done, so you have information that you need that's going to help you with this. But there can be a part of you that doesn't feel inspired to be doing that, just because maybe you feel tired, or maybe you'd rather focus on something else. Maybe this feels like, I don't really want to be prioritizing this. Maybe you feel like you're being forced into prioritizing this. I don't know if that's really the case. Let's clarify. Why do we have Four of Cups here? Maybe you just, this can be like you already have things on your plate, and maybe it's just like, oh, I have to put that on my plate too. That can be part of this. You will know that this would help you, but you can like almost like not want to help yourself here. Again, possibly because maybe you already have things going on and you're like, I'm already doing this, and that. Like, I have to do that too. Add this to the mix too. Just another thing to do. Maybe like another thing on the checklist, it can feel like. I think that prioritizing is going to help here. What is motivating Four of Cups to be in the Four of Cups? Where is this coming from? Maybe you feel like you're not getting what you need to feel inspired to continue. Like, maybe it's not feeling rewarding enough. That's not saying you need some like over compensating reward, but maybe like you feel like what you would need for this to keep you going isn't really there. That can be part of this. But maybe that's also can be something that motivates you at the same time. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, if you have some type of process going on and it doesn't sustain your motivation, it feels like that's why there's this like almost like knowing that there's a block here, that you need to find answers or something is stuck, but then not feeling motivated because this process may not currently anyway be sustaining that for you. So you could be like, why would I even bother to do that? I do feel like this process is helping you to get somewhere where you want to be, where I do feel like that's going to be sustainable at the end of the day. But right now, this part of the process may feel like it lacks what you need to like motivate yourself. So maybe there's something here about having to find something that will sustain your motivation, like having to reconnect you with that so it can be a source of inspiration here for you. And maybe that's also something that you want to look into too. Why am I feeling stuck right now? Why am I feeling out of flow? Why am I feeling uninspired here? Why am I running out of energy? Why am I running out of motivation? What's going on? Where did the disconnect happen? Because I feel like you don't want to stop doing this because it's something that you want to be doing, but you can feel like out of touch, like something disconnected. It feels like a car that you know you want to be driving on a path that you know you want to be on, and something happened where something got disconnected along the way and you need to take a look under the hood, reconnect, and then it feels like things will be able to move forward, but you need to look in there and see what the problem is, what's going on. There can be a part of you too that feels maybe tired of making choices as well, or tired of keeping the balance. something about prioritizing moving forward, prioritizing progress, choosing. I also want to clarify the Eight of Swords. Maybe in the ground that you've covered, there's something that you're going to look into and discover about that. Like there can be an important answer that's there. It has to do with like something upon the way between where you started and where you are now. Something, it feels like there's an answer within that. Maybe there's also something here about not wanting to like break pattern or routine. There can be something that's connected with this as well. But maybe that's also something that you're feeling kind of stifled by. Like maybe you need to move around a little bit. Okay, so initially we see this feeling stuck, and you can even feel like there's something that you can't do, or maybe there's something that you can't get out. Maybe something within you that like needs to come out, but just like it hasn't come out. But I feel like something is going to be surfacing. Needing to work with the part of yourself that is taking action. And I think being open to that part of yourself that wants to do something here, that's saying like, I have moves that I want to be making. You have to work with that part of yourself. Basically the part of you that is the King of Wands, you're meant to be connecting with that aspect of your energy. So that part of your energy is one that is ready to initiate, ready to take action. And it feels like it's going to help you merge with the energy that you need to merge with. Maybe even help you eclipse something that needs to be eclipsed here that's maybe not as helpful. I feel too like there's a mix of you being innovative and then also having to play by certain rules, and that being something that can possibly feel challenging. Like maybe you feel like that's where the back and forth comes from. Because I'm seeing there be a making headway, and at the same time, there's something here about there being like a routine or something that almost feels like it's just a repeating that's happening. And you can feel kind of stifled by that. It feels like, in a way, something feeling like somewhat stagnant. And so I wonder if this is about like finding that something that's going to like re-inspire you here. Like you have to get in touch with that part of your creative, passionate energy sort of to pull this off. In some way, it feels like something within you needs to catch fire, and there are lots of different places where fire is. You just need to be, I think, allowing that part of you to be open so you can catch it somewhere. And I almost feel like it doesn't really matter where you find the flame. There are lots of flames in lots of different places. You just need to find one and be open to connect with it. And that's going to give you the boost that you need to have here. And I feel like that will bring you back into a place of being open And I think wanting to participate in this dance that is required of you currently. And it feels like it will bring things back into a place that actually feels enjoyable for you when it may not be feeling like that currently, so things can move forward. Maybe there's also some type of like fear having to do with evolution of maybe what's next even. I do feel like these are steps that are being taken for an endeavor that's definitely going somewhere that you want it to go, and that being part of this too. Just feels like you need more room to move around a bit. Like this feels almost like something has become maybe a bit mechanical and needing to find that fire. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.